Good day all and welcome to Obidati Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, hope day and plenty hope day. As today we dey bring on that our person wey be say e don turn to become well-meaning, one give am well-meaning Nigeria, be the lover of Nigeria, wey be the man Coyden Palmer. Today in don go that very court. Na talk na do na in the man be. In go the court wey be say where Atiku and Tinubu their case dey, wey Judge Maldonado court in go there today and in give update wetin dey happen for that very court where in go. That one go come for this hour. We go bring una wetin dey happen for the election tribunal wey be Delta State. We hear wetin happen Kempela today of Labour Party and wetin happen to other people wey be say they join for that judgment. Our own Maxwell dey Zoom to give us information about that thing because na live witness in dey there wey dem dey give that judgment and the in showcase am for in X where in dey show everything as e take happen there. Even from the time wey dem start the sitting for that morning, wetin happen there, wetin the judge talk whether na woman or na man, in talk am for there. We go also bring the one wey dey happen for Kaduna where dem talk say dem don give judgment say e dey inconclusive this thing, say dem go do another one. We go bring that one come. And another thing wey dey happen for this evening, e get another well-meaning Nigeria wey we know very well, Jackson Ode. In comot this evening come talk say Judge Maldonado Nancy wey be the person wey dey sit for that appeal wey Tinubu carry go meet am for district court for Illinois, Chicago. Say he don get that judgment wey Haruna Samani dem do. She talk say according to him, he say the woman say make dem bring that very judgment, make she see am korokoro, make she read that judgment wey dem dey talk. I hear say dem begin dey delay, dey do tactics, dey do ojoro delay tactics. They say kia somebody wey be well-meaning Nigeria come comot, come carry FedEx, come send am within 24 hours. I be how dem take talk am, e don reach US. Say she go review am. That one go carry am come. Plenty other things wey we wan talk quickly. As our own Peter Obi, His Excellency, dey talk live on Princeton University as a keynote speaker. You go join am as we dey go. Una good morning, afternoon, and evening wherever una dey. Una welcome to Obidati Family TV. No be only me dey here dey talk. I get Angel for here. I get Esther. And we get our own UC Maxwell for Zoom. Mama, we start from studio. Angel.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Welcome, we still get hope. Tell your neighbor, say, hope day. Yes, the Kaduna judges, they don dey teach Justice Samani work wey he no fit do. As they sack and say, because of inability of INEC to upload on IREF on real time, wey make them commit electoral fraud. Election fraud wey Samani no fit bring out, wey he no fit talk true for in life. Welcome, let's discuss.
Yes, so well-meaning Nigerians and wonderful obedience. So now good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and your location. My people, make una no lose hope. Make we keep the fire burning because our effort to create a new and a wonderful Nigeria, it will soon pay off. Join us on this hour.
Yes, so make una join the conversation. People wey be say they no fit enter our Zoom, make them forgo for the comment section. Like and share as we dey start, make people get update. As we dey bring una that our person wey we talk yesterday, instead they work with us and instead they give update. As today, in post am for in own distance, una fit see am for the screen. In give updates. The Coyden reports na so e dey for X. So if you go like and follow the man and ask question where you want ask, and the update where is they give na Tinubu's case, in don dey follow am, in don take am personal, in don dey go to the court where this thing dey happen to gather the information and possibly e go give evidence. because now for that side you dey go. Now the person will be say in one join matter with Nigeria and say one make Nigeria know the truth and make Nigeria for prosper. As we take pray for am yesterday. As in make I read wetin in talk say Judge Nancy Maldonado does not have this case scheduled for a ruling today. According to her court representative, na him be say him go there. He even show the picture of the person. If una go for this very at Coyden, una go see him there. It is expected the ruling will come within the next week or two as in take judge. In talk say Maldonado is a new judge on the bench. With that very one, make we scroll go down to other things where we say if they follow the talk, they go. Because as in go there, in meet the people where they there, in get interviews with them, even share the picture of the person where we say in get interviewed there. So whether Judge Maldonado they caught that time, we no know. But all those one in go soon reveal. But the important thing be say, in don they put interest as in they there. Say in go help. They give updates on wetin dey happen. And they get some people wey ask some other question wey dey for the reply for that very particular tweet, and the replies follow for their answer people well. So inside that very place, so you fit go and follow am for X and also ask some question, but make we no scam comot because na person wey be say dey help us. New Nigeria asks am say, has Judge Maldonado eaten corn or what? What is the meaning of delay tactics again in this matter? Now so then take ask am. Make una dey ask am this kind of question. Make we no come scare the person wey dey say they help us out. He say, I would not describe it as delay tactics just yet. Judges typically give attorneys enough time to prepare for the hearing, and they have other cases on their docket as well they must rule on. Trust me, this is an international case. She is aware of all the attention. Now so he take talk, and if we dey scroll go up, we go see say e get some people wey be say they also ask questions. And in the answer as then they ask the question. But as we get plenty other things, so we say one follow. Now if you go check for Twitter for the account where we tell on where it dey, and make on for follow am, like, and give am twirl, give am thumbs up for the work where they do for the new Nigeria where we dey talk, and the Obedient family in general, not just the Obedient family TV, but Obedient movement in general. Somebody will be say it don't start to the work, it don't they do am well. Okay, make we take small dive out from that very one. Make we enter to other things where we say if they follow us, they talk. The one where we say if they enter now, make we look at wetin happen today for Asaba, Delta State. That very one, we go quickly just before we come back to studio, make we reach out to Maxwell, make he give us the runs down. Why we go dey show now all the things where we say Maxwell don already send in for an X account. So if you want go see all the things as he take load down there, if you go for UC Maxwell X account now for there all those things there. So toilet to them in day caught there, he don't fly from where in day before, come fly to Asaba. Make you forgive us update from wetin dey happen for the case of Kempela of the Labour Party, and even start from even when it is called, and many other things wey be say so I hope say UC Maxwell dey Zoom, make we for start to give our people update of wetin your eye see, wetin your ear hear for that very Delta State Election Tribunal, because we no get plenty time. We won't dive into other cases of wetin dey happen with Tinubu. We don hear say another evidence don comot say Tinubu wey no even suppose let Tinubu even waka enter that very villa wey im dey. Another evidence don suffice, na new evidence e be. Whether Supreme Court go hear that one, I no know. But make we hear your sojourn too as you fly into Asaba and as you enter the court. How the thing take play out, because as you dey talk as they go, we fit dey display all the things wey be say you don post, and the ones wey be say we dey carry straight from the tweeting account. Maxwell, you dey there, so I don hand you over the mic.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kanu. Can you hear me? You did hear
Yes,
me?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good evening, Mr. Kanu. It's a pleasure to be here to join the conversation. So, I was at the High Court here in Asaba, Delta State, for the judgment of Mr. Kenpela in the Kenpela case and Labour Party, which is the Election Petition Tribunal, where he filed his petition against the election of, I think that was March 18, and the return of Mr. Sheriff as governor of Delta State. Not the only Kempela filed petition for the court. Now, like 3 petitions and they filed for that court. They get the SDP petition, they get the Labour Party petition, and they get the APC petition. So Kempela been done file in petition on 3 major grounds. Say they suppose don't disqualify Sheriff, and also say they suppose don't disqualify Omo Agegi, and say INEC no comply with the regulations and guidelines for the conduct of elections, and say Sheriff wey dem announce say he no get majority of the lawful vote. So, but it's unfortunate that the court did not uphold the argument of, the petitioners, did not uphold the argument of Kempela. While I would say that the judgment has come and gone, but there are things to take out from the judgment. Looking at the judgment, there is a lot of instances where there are evidence departure from the provisions of the law. So, say when we've been listening to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, so many things about the presidential.
Maxwell, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Maxwell, can you hear me?
Network I've got in.
Oh, maybe Maxwell network is having issues. Let's move on. Let's see if you will come back again to give us updates from this Delta State. Let's go to what Jackson Ude tweet, what he said this evening. He said that Judge this thing has received this thing. So we have this from Jackson Ude. He says, U.S. judge receives appeal court judgment that affirmed Tinubu sham election. Judge Nancy Maldonado of the U.S. District Court, Northern District of Illinois, has requested and received copies of the judgment of the 7-man presidential election petition tribunal judges that affirmed the sham presidential election of Bola Tinubu. Judge Maldonado had, through the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, requested for certified true copies from the appeal court to study the judgments of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Officials at the appeal court started playing delay tactics, refusing to release copies of the judgment. However, a source at the appeal court sneaked out a copy and handed it to a U.S. Embassy official, which was routed through a Lufthansa flight to Chicago last night. That is Thursday night. Judge Maldonado has now received the certified true copy of the Nigerian Appeal Court judgment through FedEx this morning and currently studying them to help her in her judgment, which is expected on Monday. This one now from Jackson Ude. So it means say all the delay tactics and make she no get the information of wetin dem dey talk. She don't get them. And why this one dey relevant make we for understand? Now because of say these people they talk say Atiku no even bring this kind matter for the election tribunal. Now wetin dem dey write for their response. And that very response e dey in different places where they do those their legend. Make we check wetin dem file in for that Maldonado court wey just happen today. Dem file a response to the article's own. And if we start to see, we table the place where we say those things dey. He say the intervenor, this one na for one of the pages for wetin dem file, wey Tinubu dem file. They say the intervenor has clearly established that granting the application would undermine the judgment of the Nigerian court by allowing applicant to do what the Nigeria court prohibited him from doing. That should produce the discovery. So wetin dem dey talk for here, dem dey talk say that very judgment wey dey for Nigeria say e preclude wetin Atiku dey ask. So that's why the judge wey be Nancy Maldonado na him come talk say make dem bring that very particular judgment make she foresee. This one na for one side wetin dem talk. Now e get another place wey be say Tinubu and im lawyers again carry lie wey dey their mouth carry go give the woman. So this very information wey we dey get from Jackson, they say she don receive that particular certified true copy wey be say e dey comot from the judgment. E dey us happy. Make we see the other one wey be say e dey happen for that very particular page. Make we take a look, see wetin how dem take write am for their own side. E be like say the thing dey for page 5. I get page 5 and page 9, where we bring out some salient facts wey be say e dey inside that very place. So producer, if you help us, may display, may dem see wetin Tinubu write for im response, wey be the final response wey dem dey go give US District Judge Maldonado. So Angel.
Yes, so my people, una see, no be for only Nigeria Tinubu and im lawyers dey lie. They even lie enter international. That kind lie e get as e be. Abi, your guess is as good as mine. Their lie e no get part 2 again. But my happiness be say Atiku wey carry am go there, e dey gidigbam. Yes, na him pass their match. No be say him pass their match because they did not expect it. Because if they tell Tinubu say this case go open in Nyash, this investigation go deeper than he expected, him for no come out say na him turn. But no problem. Na because of the grace we follow our PO. Na him they disgrace and they go. Our hope, our mandate will be recovered by his grace.
Yes, so our mandate will be recovered by his grace. So as you know, say sometimes my voice go just begin the falter. The shout when I shout yesterday don't affect my throat. But God passed them as he take be. Make we foresee the other thing where we say if they follow us like that page when I dey talk. Make we for read them out. Make them know wetin Tinubu and lawyers don't lie go give the court again. Because the first one where we just show, then they talk say Atiku just they do fishing expedition, say wetin dey inside the ruling, say wetin they look for US no go help at all. But anyway, make we for look for that very particular page. Producer, if you get the page, make you for put them inside for us. Make we for take a look as we dey continue to go because we no get time. We want see how we want take join PO for live streaming. Where we say where they give keynote address for Princeton University. They say the name of the district are the trouble with Nigeria. So in there live and we won't join them. So make you feel put them for us now. So why would they wait for put that very something on? Esther, you see, say the judgment where this Samani then give, you don't go meet this woman now. So all the lies where then the lie inside say, bring that very matter there, you go show. But if you like say, then don't put that in for the screen. And as the thing they take be, let's see what in then how they take talk and for there as we cycle that very place. Now he said applicants' failure to include supporting allegations. Applicant failure to include supporting allegations to flush out the general statement in his petition forecloses any opportunity to try to submit new materials to the Nigerian Supreme Court. So then they tell this judge, Nancy, say, if wetin then they look for, no go help them. Say even Nigerian Supreme Court no go hear am again, lie. Make I read them again, make them no talk say na me. And when you go to the end of the document, then go talk say signed Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Na so then take right time. Meaning say na in the talk. And na lie na in the talk. Applicants' failure to include supporting allegations to flush out the general statement in his petition forecloses any opportunity to try to submit new materials to the Nigerian Supreme Court. Now, my own be say, whether he won't submit the thing to Supreme Court or whether Supreme Court won't accept am. We show yesterday say he gets the particular section where Nigerian Supreme Court talk say then go accept new evidence where come. And even the Supreme Court where they talk, they never even set up their panel myself. Yes. So they never even start their sitting. So waiting beyond those one will be said in the talk. But anyway, when we come out every day, they talk about Tinubu. You get the reason why we they talk. From the primary, from 1998-1999, every affidavit will be said Tinubu don't put in a lie. I never see anything will be said and don't bring talk say not true when he talk. Even the latest 2015 when they do campaign for Buhari, in talk say every Nigerian say Buhari go give them 5,000 naira all Nigerian youths. That one turn out to be lie again, and now for him mouth. But make we go, make you no be say I just dey talk, or maybe I get personal bill because of say na Obidate family TV dey school. Make we go to all the things wey be say e don take. E get paper wey be say e dey show all the things wey be say im don talk, and all of those things na lie one, lie two. When we finish, you go to the affidavit where you go see in picture, where in take, and you go see the thing one by one. Now, if you look at this very Tinubu's claim, he said he attended St. Paul's Primary School, Araroya, Lagos. The facts, false. You go see the second one, attended Government College, Ibadan, between 1965 and 1968. You see the roll call of all the students were there for that very place, will be 65. False. They talk say you get another St. Paul primary school in Lagos. That one no exists. Now, attended University of Chicago. Yesterday, when I show am say a private investigator don't go check. Say he no even near any place where they call University of Chicago. Graduated from Chicago State University with BSc Business and Administration. Now that one we dey. Now that one they talk say no go show us again. Make we go back. Make we go check the affidavits where in don do one by one. Make una see say na swearing on oath. Now we dey talk. So when we dey talk about all this one now na INEC form. Where we say then they still they swear on oath for inside. And I go see even the picture and everything. Make you scroll and go up. We say he did here. This is an affidavit sworn by Tinubu. He claimed his house was looted and his academic documents were looted or carted away. Somehow, he managed to get another copy that cost about maybe $1,000 to reclaim from Chicago State University, which they tendered in court proceedings at the appeal court. That is Harun Asamani's court. Meanwhile, C.S.U claim they don't keep records of any student that leaves their school. Who gave Tinubu the certificate he presented? In fact, C.S.U claim they don't have one, a copy of his passport, they no get. A copy of his driver's license, they no get. Copy of his birth certificate, they no get. Copy of his social security number, they no get. They don't even have any receipt of how he pays his school tuition fees because he paid in cash all through. If you there abroad, you know say anybody where they pay cash for everything where they do in line of work, no genuine. So what documents Tinubu does exist, does C.S.U actually have? Which one then can't get? When we come them do this giddy. Which one then get? At least the one where Tinubu talk say it don't come up from them, where Tinubu give INEC. Now that one would they talk say make them come see all those things. But anyway, I see say as I dey talk now, Angel mouth don dey do mui in one joint. But I want show all these certificates, even the most recent one where we say that in nomination where they nominate him to become the president from All Progressive Congress, he no sign am. Make we show everybody, make them see. He no sign am. Say even the signature where he done the sign since, even the one where there for top secret we get them, we go show now. But that very particular one, where they with INEC, when they do hurry, make them forbid the time frame where they nominate the president and the vice, now then come miss them. In no sign, I'm see them for the screen. And for bolden them up, make them foresee waiting as Tinubu take position, both in name and everything for INEC form. For that day when we cycle, when I go see say, in no sign am. Then if you go for the other side, you go see say the signature where they there no be am. Now make I show na Tinubu signature. Make una for understand wetin I dey talk. Make we even start from the old signature where in sign. Then to the signature where in sign when they request the release of his academic record from Chicago State University. This one now the consent to release student educational records from Bola Tinubu. This one now from Chicago State University. So now for where you go feel, him put in name, you go see him. Tinubu, that name will be say there for that day. Tinubu, Bola Ahmed. Adekunle no dey there. So when I go see him, Bodulion Road, he don't put the address, Ikoyi, Lagos. Now, the person will be saying go collect those information where they request from there. Now that in lawyer where they for Chicago now, Oluwole Afolabi, we go soon dissect that man, make we know what thing they do because it don't tell when they do. Now, check where they cycle this thing where they here. 28th of 6, 2023. See Tinubu signature day for here. Where in the request made them forgive them the things where we say German or I be waiting in the corner that legal this thing. All those things where we say they don't formulate with that man where they for Chicago now. That's why they talk say they won't do oral deposition. Made them for catch the person where then they use for inside that Chicago State University. Now, but waiting I want to show now for inside this one, see the signature of Bola Tinubu. I go show another signature to confirm say this one na in signature. That one be one top secret document. Okay, this one na in affidavit again. This in affidavit where is I go see am photo where we mark am for underline. Una go see na Tinubu na in own na in be, and una go see the deponent where in be, where in depose again na in signature na in be that. Then I want make we go again for the most recent one when give appointment for this in administration. That one they put them as state secret for on top. Make una see the signature. That very one, they call them state secret. I've been awaiting. He give contract. He give somebody as a consultant to CBN to Central Bank of Nigeria, that very person wey give, we go see in signature again before we go come to this very final one wey dey for screen now, because this one you no sign am, and the other one wey dem sign no be sign am. Now this very evidence, if it be say Samani dem team they no see am, or if it be say nobody dictate am as at that time, but now wey be say we dey see am, Supreme Court fit check, look at na the thing where I wan ask our people. Supreme Court fit look at this evidence again, see say they nominate Bola Tinubu herself, but he no even sign that very nomination, and na affidavit on oath. If somebody finish, he no sign something wey concern court, I don't know whether e dey authentic, but INEC receive am. Make we go back, make we check am. I don't know whether UC Maxwell don enter still there for Zoom, because we dey talk about wetin happen for court for Asaba. Na network be like say e through am. So you fit answer me yes, say you still there if you dey hear me, Maxwell. While then they find this thing where I say may they find, may I show them. And also you fit chook mouth for this one why they talk, because this one na court matter e be, where we discover say Bola Tinubu no sign that very particular depositions wey go enter INEC. And the other second one where they sign, no be Tinubu sign am, na another person sign am. We dey showcase the signatures where they there to show say him no sign to take that power from All Progressive Congress, say him be their candidate from ab initio. That time where they nominate Shetima. I beg producer, make you for show this thing again, make people see. So Maxwell, you there there, make you join us for the conversation again. It's not audible. I think I can't even hear you, Maxwell. Well, I think this very network is really bad. Producer, can you please project that very particular distance so that we can... Yes, I can hear you now. What thing that happened to this network? We talk about, we don't talk plenty things. That J. Palmer yesterday where they help us, give us information for Chicago. He talks saying go for Nancy Maldonado's court, give update from there, and for there we start. Plenty other things so we say we don't talk, but the major one where we there now where we get one evidence, so we say they show say that INEC form, say Tinubu no even sign the INEC form where we say then they nominate them to take that destiny. They show for screen now. So I don't know whether that very evidence myself, whether na such evidence where Supreme Court will even reconsider, because if they show Korokoro say person where supposed sign them where be the person where they nominate as the candidate for APC, Bola Tinubu, you know sign that form where we say they come out from INEC.
Yeah,
I don't know whether
I don't follow the conversation since. I don't change network tire. I don't know waiting they happen, sha, for here. But
now, so where you there? Now in they happen now.
Okay, I don't want to talk anything though, before they pursue me from their place. So make I not talk about their network here. So, well, the thing we say for some of these documents, you know, say for people to sign signature, it takes technological know-how for you to be able to know if a person is the one that signed his signature, or technical know-how. There are things that you use to show, but you get some kind of signature would be say once you don't see the signature, you go no say you know the same. Just like this one where you don't display for screen now, you show say no be the same signature we did for that document, 9 day for this one. But then another thing we be say we suppose feel look be say, is it possible that even though the signature is not the same, that he signed it? Now it could be another question, you know. People can decide to, especially when you
don't say made and display. Maxwell, just a moment. One of the INEC form where they there, he no sign them at all. Now, one of the second one where they show for the right-hand side, now another person sign. But that particular INEC on where they put their stamp, where you supposed sign for there, as the person where they nominate from APC, you know, sign them. Now that place will be say cycle with something like red, you know, sign them. So I don't know whether you get any meaning for us say INEC form where you dey depose as an affidavit say APC they sponsor you and you they come out for to become their candidate for this thing. At the end, you know, sign them. And at that place, you can also nominate Shetima, Kashim Shetima, and for that form, na day. And at that very form, then they talk say na part anyway, you know how this thing dey, but the important thing is say in no sign.
But for that place where you circle like this, I dey see this thing, I dey see one mark in there like signature under the stamp. Or no be that one you dey talk about.
No be marking. You know say no be the one where there for the blue side. Now the one where there for where Tinubu picture there for down. Now if you see that INEC stamp where they received, the signature where you see say it there for where they write All Progressive Congress APC. Now the person where receive that very something for this thing, if you see sign for down, now where Tinubu supposed sign, he did not sign it.
So the thing we did there be say, you know, say the question is what is the effect of an unsigned document? Documents where you know sign, you know get any effect whatsoever. So our courts don't hold this thing several times. It just be like even case where you carry go court. If as a lawyer you carry case go court, you know sign them, they waste your time because how they feel take no say this document they authentic. If indeed this document where they show for the left hand side of my screen say Tinubu no sign them, it means say that document no even get any effect whatsoever. And that is the fact. That is the effect of an unsigned document. See, Mr. Kanu, the truth be say, the baggage where this man come with, you see, say they know the fit talk and finish. As you talk one today, another one they show up tomorrow. You talk one bad way Tinubu do today, another one they show up tomorrow. The problem is too much. The baggage is too much. I don't know whether you hear say Nadeko don't write them, where they tell and say make he resign, instead of to bring upon Nigeria this kind of shame way and embarrassment where they come like this. It is very unfortunate say now still one person matter now we still they talk like this. Sake of say they sign documents, they no sign. Even the other one where they for the right hand side, you and I don't see, even the general public don't see say even the signature no they consistent. The signature is not consistent. So these are the problems that we are seeing with this Tinubu matter. And as for the Chicago case matter, we still dey wait for that one make it ripe where we move for plug am. We will open everything because even the matter say we don't too stretch. Recall say I've been non talk for this space several times say to tender document on appeal, it dey possible. It dey very possible. The question be say waiting be the time frame where person get where if you take tender that document. And as it be now, as they don't file notice of appeal, I don't know whether they include that particular argument for the notice of appeal. You know, so I tell you, say, even if they won't file new document, new evidence, they need to take leave of court, more like permission. They need to take permission from the court, take file them. And the Supreme Court never even they constituted. So even if they won't take leave of court, they don't even take the leave of the Supreme Court as of now, because the Supreme Court is not yet constituted to even hear the matter. Supreme Court never even wear jurisdiction for this matter until they don't finish everything, do all their filings, it reach Supreme Court. Now that time, now we can say Supreme Court don't take over jurisdiction. So there is still a possibility. Some people say there is no possibility, but you know, it's because of the timing. And we go they see as the whole matter go. But it go sweet me well, say when they release this document, say Supreme Court go accept them as you know evidence where we say they fit take decide the matter.
Okay, thank you for that very one. As our time they give us signal, make we the fast they go. But our people for a recap, make on know that thing where we show now the correct signature of Tinubu for that very last one. As soon as they see on for screen now. Now this is the most recent this thing where in give somebody to work for CBN. and then consign them. So if una check am with the other ones we be say we don't show now, na go see say na Tinubu signature be this, and e no dey for that very nomination wey in nominate him and Shetima wey dey for this INEC form now. So if lawyers wey be say dem dey watch us, wey be say una be obedient or wey be well-meaning Nigerians, make una check to find out say if true this very thing no carry the signature, and they supposed to carry am, whether Supreme Court quick also as e dey look wetin Atiku Abubakar dey carry the enter, whether dem fit look at this one again, sake of say you no go begin dey carry this thing dey do dey carry anything anyhow, dey waka dey enter this thing. So as we dey not dey go, we go soon begin dey bring PO as e dey live. We wan follow join live for wetin PO don do as in dey talk for as a keynote speaker for Princeton University live this night as we dey talk now. But before we go join them, we wan also bring on attention to wetin Maxwell talk about Nadeko, where dem dey talk say make Tinubu resign, and we wan project and make una for see no be only say Nadeko USA, na dem dey talk that one, because e be like say dem get Nadeko worldwide everywhere. But that very one, as dem dey bring am, make we also join hand with them. They talk the same thing, say to bring to make e just resign, instead of today bring this kind of scandal for Nigeria, scandal to C.S.U, scandal everywhere. So even David Dunde in our own man, he tweet am, bring am. Nadeko na National Democratic Coalition, na dem be, and they said Tinubu resign and save Nigeria from further embarrassment. They said Nigeria is in the throes of a deep international image, domestic and regional crisis bleeding profusely on both national and international stages. They said it is a nation held in disdain presently at the international stage. Its economy in shambles, and it is its people hungry for change. Presently, $1 is a stone throw from 1,000 naira. Even institutions like Chicago State University find themselves on the principle of disrepute, teetering on the brink of losing international credibility and accreditation, all due to the wake of destruction left by Tinubu's unwavering pursuit of his questionable presidency. This perilous journey, fueled by one man's relentless ambition, has led to the heartbreaking ignorance of the collective suffering of Nigerians by Tinubu and the APC. In a plea to rescue Nigeria from the clutches of Tinubu's questionable ambitions, Nadeko USA implores Mr. Tinubu to liberate himself and over 200 million Nigerians from the impending impulsion. If Mr. Tinubu chooses to resign, perhaps Nigerians will find it in their hearts to forgive, and the secrecy legacy he leaves behind at Chicago State University may no longer bear the stain of his political pursuits. He should be advised to do the needful. Signed, Lloyd F. Uku Esquire, Executive Director, Nadeko USA. So now that one, Maxwell bring to our attention, saying Nadeko don't tell Tinubu, make him resign honorable to avoid further scandalous bringing Nigeria to repute and many other things we say they happen now on the world stage, making just for leave us, hand over, as in done grab and snatch am, run with it, make him for do this thing. So as I come back to studio, make I know waiting Angel don dey touch since say one put one thing or the other for inside. Yes, and I no go forget say Esther myself in mad they do muimu since.
The thing be say, I think I need to suggest something for the students wey dey Chicago State University. Yes, it's right time make una gather, come out, protest. Say make una school name be make they comot una school from this wahala wey Tinubu bring for una school, so that the integrity go dey back. I think if the students come together and protest, it will make the school authority, the Chicago State School Authority, to release every document in their possession to Atiku. I think it will be much better that way. Because when the students say, oh, this thing is bringing bad name to our school, and more students are no longer coming inside, I think it will make them to sit up. They will bring all the evidence Atiku need.
Okay. Okay.
Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's that very one. They okay. That is, they talk about people who say they're there for Chicago.
Yes.
You see, people they're very busy. People they're busy, understand? Except if they talk about maybe Nigerian people who say they're there Chicago State University. You understand? Students themselves. You understand? They fit even you understand? We know say we get well-meaning Nigerians who say they fit there for that University of.
But this case, you don't think say the thing they bring bad name to that school?
If not for bad name, they don't already get bad name already now. That one, you understand?
They don't already get bad name already. When I just they laugh as they showcase that Jackson on their tweet. I just imagine the disappointment, embarrassment, the shock we go there for Judge Nancy Maldonado face when she go they read that sham judgment where the PEPT right.
Yes.
When she will come see the one where say the account, the money. Where they Tinubu account, say no being get the money. I'm talking about the forfeiture. Yeah, saying that the account, she should be like, wow, now the account get the money with the person.
No, now the account
commit the crime. No be Tinubu commit the crime. Now that one where she will come shock, we say the one where they say Shetima's double nomination, say it was not intentional. Now that I just imagine the kind disappointment and shock when they do her face. Anyway, Monday just around the corner. We are waiting patiently to see the outcome of the judgment.
You get waiting Jackson who did the talk again where they for screen here. He said Tinubu direct INEC chairman Yakubu to destroy previously filed INEC documents. Jackson who did the talk tough, and this thing we not confirm whether not true, but we not say Jackson Ude anything where in the talk they get as it they be before you know him, you go become say the thing not true it be. So even when we no go confirm him, we won't bring say now for in X account now in this thing they come on. He say Bola Tinubu has ordered the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC, Mahmoud Yakubu, to destroy all his previously filed documents in INEC's possession. Specifically, all the 1999 documents and affidavits he had filed to contest governorship election should be removed and destroyed. An informant in the presidency has told me this is to enable INEC and the presidency to deny the 1999 documents circulating in the public, where Tinubu had claimed he graduated from the University of Chicago and that his academic records were looted when his house was raided. Chief of Staff Femi Bajas has been mandated to ensure the INEC chairman comply with the directive and show evidence of the destruction. Well, if na true say information come out, if anything can happen for INEC or they talk say fire catch for INEC, we go know say something don't burn be that, you understand? Or if they talk say flood won't happen, as they talk say Cameroon won't open their dam and flood enter Abuja, we go know say Jackson would they talk say something like that, like what happened for Supreme Court now, where fire catch. If to say they tell us say it get paper where something, we go know say that the paper don't burn be that. Because not only for Nigeria, nine snake they swallow 30-something million naira. Now for Niger, snake they swallow about other 34 million naira. Other for jumbo fees, that won't happen.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes. Even monkey they swallow. Nothing will not go happen for Nigeria.
Abi?
Nothing. And when they talk and finish with that their corrupt mind, they go think say they talk to mumus.
Even when they
200
see,
million
Angel, when you talk about mumu, make we even quickly go show now what happened the other day for Imo State.
Yes.
For Imo State, if they talk about calling people mumu, then they call people mumu for their face, then they clap. Clowns were there for Imo State where they are waiting, whether they are governor, they tell them say 4,000 youths of Imo State saying go carry them go Europe, make them begin the work, say he go pay their flights, he go pay their visa, 4,000 between now and December. How many months remain? We don't finish September. Now October, November, and December. That is 2 months now remain.
Mr. Kanu, you don't know why.
No, wait, make we even show them the waiting high tech talk. Make them for understand say you get some mumu and mumus wey plenty everywhere. Person go come the line for you koro for your own eye. Say you go get for 40, if to say you talk say na 10 people or 20 people in one carry go Europe, make them go work. No be say to go train them, make or give them skill for skill acquisition. It talk say for them to go work 4,000 and then they clap for them. Our mumu never do. Make we take a listen to what happen for Imo State and those are the mind people.
Let me tell you something. I have gone further to negotiate with the European Union companies and Canadian companies. They are sending us special areas of digital skill, which our youth will also learn. And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youths will be employed in Europe. And once the employment letter comes, the governor will pay for your 8 tickets. So we must
4,000 jobs by December. 4,000 jobs. In don't discuss with European Union companies saying go carry 4,000 people, buy their air tickets, make them for go Europe, make them go begin work. 4,000. This man no talk 10, he no talk 20. Even for these people to get Niger Paris, to get the passport of Niger, 1 month to go pass. E get some lie where this politician go talk, and they talk say our mumu never do, then they clap for them. Anyway, Maxwell, plenty dey your mouth. You know, say network they frustrate us for you to this thing. But make you chip in quickly and other things where you want to, because our time they really give us signal.
So now the lies we would they see for our country be this. Where it be say when campaign reach, all these people wey no wan learn lesson go begin dey use people head. Wetin dey even worry me pass na the people wey begin dey celebrate that statement. Wetin be European Union? European Union na name of country. European Union na name of organization. Wey be say na collective organization for various countries. How e take be say this man go stand for there tell them say e dey bring them 4,000 jobs and say he go pay their flight ticket? They no ask themselves. So European Union, if at all they get companies wey wan give job, for instance, say na only the people wey dey for Imo State, na they go carry 4,000 jobs come give for Nigeria. Like, it is so unrealistic. It is not reasonable. But this is how they've made sure that the people are so gullible, and they continue to make sure that they use poverty to continue to keep the people where they are. And see people, they celebrate this kind of statement, this kind unfathomable, there's no reasonability in it. Anyways, make I leave that one, because all of us know say Opus or Dimma, they go come out from the state very, very soon when the election go start, because He's not a worthy governor. He has not led the people. He has stolen from the people, a lot of mismanaged funds, many things that has not been proven today. He has a lot, he's connected with a lot of looting. Finally, make I just talk this one since we dey look time. So for the Kempela case, the courts don't give judgment, and wetin we see be say, just like the presidential election petition tribunal, the Enugu state court, and the Lagos state, even the Kanu state, the court is departing too much from the provisions of the law. When the court dey talk today, the court, see, when I was listening to that judgment, I felt that they are not concerned with the principles of the Electoral Act, with the tenets of the Electoral Act. And na the problem wey dey go on for our judicial system be this. So from that judgment, yes, there is a lot of things that we need to fix, a lot of things. And my own be say, make we just continue to dey put eyes for all of these things, because anyhow wey e take be, na still how e do us to take fix Nigeria. Maybe going forward, we go see how we fit correct all of this system. Maybe say truly the judiciary go be the last hope of the common man, because e be like say this hope now wey the judiciary we been get, say e don lost finish. Thank you very much, Mr. Kanu.
Yes, so Maxwell, thank you very much. But tomorrow we will bring for share with us how the thing take low down, because we've been even bring out all the things where you don't talk today when you there for the court for Asaba. So tomorrow we want to make you for share with us how the thing take go down, because I sure say from since morning you they broadcast the thing for your X account, and many people they take them there, but some of our people no see them. So as our time don't they give us signal make we for waka leave studio. We want to see how we go project waiting PO do the keynote for that very Princeton University, as in they speak for that very place, and the things will be say in talk for there. But before we do that very one, I go want to make we for waka come out for studio, so that we go join that very particular event where in talk say in go day live as we dey talk now. So now we go waka come out from here, make I hand over the matter to Angel, make Angel for carry our kaya come out for studio, then make we for join PO with waiting to happen for Princeton, where in talk say make we be then join them. Even the talk where we suppose hold today, as they usually do, PO talk say make we share them for waiting in one join, as him be the keynote speaker for that very place. So make we Angel, over to you.
My lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide, our mumu don't do. We don't know all this, their evil and corrupt practices, all their evil promises. You see, as Ozodema, they promise the Imolite. My people, they know. Even those people where they clap, they know say na their mumu don't do. Because make una check them. Him promise them for December. Why the election na November? By that time, election don't finish. What can they do again? Nothing. Make we join hands, join voice with Nadeko people. Tell Tinubu make him resign. Because this international embarrassment, it done too much. It done too much. And they even pity our people where they abroad. Because, you see this our national passport. If they say, from Nigeria, the person go just look you one kind eye. Make him resign. Make the integrity of Nigeria come back. I know saying a decent thing now you want. Because you see this Nigeria, it go better. Whether it go better, it go better. The power there our hand. We go continue to push them, to disturb them till they listen to us. Thank you so much. Subscribe. My people, like, share, make all the obedient they hear. Now evangelism now they do so. Thumbs up to the video, make others they hear. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.